back, everyone, to this live episode of the Greyhorn Pagans podcast. Reminds me of the good old days when I used to record every podcast live, um, which meant that if I was doing two a day, one, some people would show up, the second one, nobody bothered to show up. So, so I am here with Aaron, the brain of the Semi Skeptic podcast, and yeah, his background is kind of scary, but don't mind that. He's just he's a nice guy, or when he wants to. So Aaron, dude, thanks for joining, and for those who may not be familiar with you, your work, your solo work, or the podcast work. Introduce yourself, man. Who are you? What do you do? What's your secrets?
Well, my name's Aaron, obviously. So there's that bit going for me. Um, I'm the co-host of Semi Skeptic podcast, which is with my friend Chris, where we just talk about all the oddities of the world and whether they're true or just, bollocks and that kind of thing. And I also have my little YouTube channel that I do by myself called Grind Slime TV, where I just talk about the music I like. Very, very niche stuff.
Yeah, but man, your channel has blown up. Holy shit, man! Like you've been doing that since April, I want to say.
Round about that. Yeah, April sounds right.
And I mean, for as niche as it is, um, man, you've grown quick.
See, I wouldn't know. I don't know how any of this stuff really works. I just see numbers and go, oh, that's cool. It's like 3 digits.
Number go up, and you am happy.
Yeah, it's always nice when that happens. I get like a couple new ones a week. I reckon people joining.
Good stuff.
You always get those weird people though that like subscribe and then unsubscribe a week later. And they tend to come in clusters.
Yeah, yeah. It's felt that for the longest time, where it's like, like I gain one, I lose two. I gain two, I lose one. It's like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, it's a mad one. It's a mad one.
So, on your on Grind Slime, you just talk about all things metal, and pretty. I mean, it's freaking subgenres of subgenres, and then the most obscure bands that you are able to find for some reason.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for underdogs.
I
You
get
know,
that.
so I've always sort of gone with that sort of thing. It's like, but it's also just the stuff that like everybody at school, even when I was a kid, that was like everything other people were into. It just, I don't know, it's felt fake to me for the most part. It's like
Hmm.
it's like some I like some of the old pop music sometimes. It's like, but there's you can tell when it's good music to just we made this to see if it will sell. And
Yeah.
everyone in my school was very much into the trends. Like if um, Backstreet Boys were a thing that week, everybody loved them, and then the following week was, oh no, that band's old now, and it's like, oh, I'm listening to music from the '50s. What is this man? So it was always a bit weird for me that people would just sort of feel like they pretend to like stuff, and I was like, oh man, I would hate to pretend to be something I'm not, just so other people would want to pay me attention. So back then, I was always just looking for stuff that like people in my circle of friends liked, and I found things like like Lord of the Rings and like Warhammer and like certain PlayStation games, and from back then everything because PlayStation was new on the block. Oh, everyone was talking about it, but so yeah, it was just I just always found joy in the weirder stuff that no one else really liked, and it was And what I like about that is sort of like, it kind of feels like you're in a cool little club, like the Losers Club or something. It's like loads
Yeah.
of that other people are missing out on, and it's like, well, that's all right, more for us. That's the sort of thing. So I thought I'd
So
just sort of celebrate that in my own little weird way that I do with like videos that are normally around 5 to 10 minutes a day.
hmm.
So it's just nice little quick ones.
So is that also why you started Semi Skeptic? Because you're like already into all the weird stuff. Like
Yeah.
might as well talk about it with someone else.
Yeah, me and Chris were always just like, we always like talks about like starting a podcast or doing something, but we're like, oh, we could just record our conversations because 9 times out of 10 we're either going to be talking about whatever the bloody hell it is people are moaning at the moment,
Mm.
and like all the new conspiracy, because there's always a new conspiracy theory, and we'd always just be there like, oh, have you heard this one? And we'd be like, mate, we should just be recording these conversations because it's just, you know, just we normally talk about anyway, so either video games or conspiracy theories, the odd the odd movie or so thrown in from time to time.
I mean, there's plenty of conspiracy to go around,
Oh, there is.
and like people come up with the craziest shit sometimes. Um, but like in my experience, 9 out of 10 times it's Illuminati, CIA, or um, reptilians.
Yeah. Those tend to be the big three. I know I don't even know what the Illuminati is. Like I know they're like some sort of secret organization and shit, but I saw their name run everywhere. I was just like, ugh, this is like I don't need to look into these guys. This just sounds like one of those boogeymen of like just a room of old people. Just
I mean, yeah, that's basically what it is. Just a bunch of old white dudes with too much money and you know a perverted mind. But people act like they're the absolute end boss. Like they are the eye of the pyramids, and it's like, I mean, no, they're one of several groups. Like in my experience, in my research, it's not as much, like a pyramid, like you have like one who is on top and then everyone else follows. It's more like the old mafia families. you know they all want control, they all want power and money, never have enough of it. They'll work together when it's convenient, and otherwise it's stay the hell out of my way, or it's going to be you.
yeah, it's a weird old world out there. That's why I leave them to it.
Yeah, true, true. And like speaking of like weird as metal, it's a nice crossover with paganism as well. Have you heard the AI album from um, Fark Vikernes?
I haven't.
Okay, okay, good. It's so like he has made an AI album um, to, I believe his intention was to like have that sort of playing in the background while you're playing his D&D game, of course. And apparently, I mean, it's AI music, so it is very uninspired and it's very generic. Yet coming from the guy who lives on a farm somewhere in the boonies in France, who is very traditional, like very traditional pagan, but who says that AI we should all embrace it and we should all like make use of it. I don't get that. I don't. It's so weird.
You think? I think it's
I
just
mean,
like one. I think it's the same thing like the internet. People are like, "Ah, it's not going anywhere. Just accept it as what it is." Same with the car and stuff, and the horse and buggy. They were like, just go with it because it's going to be the only option soon. So might as well get on it early.
yeah, I mean, yeah, you'll of course have the one side who's like, ah, it's just a fad, you know. Give it 5 years, 10 years, nobody talks about it anymore. Yeah, yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I
Wouldn't
mean,
surprise me though if he also did it just to see if any diehard Burzum fans would come out and be like, "Oh, it's amazing," just because he said it was, just because he made it, and then he can just point out the hypocrisy in his like fan base, which he loves doing. So I wouldn't
yeah.
be. It wouldn't shock me if it was all a part of a sort of troll thing he had going on, which will eventually somehow lead to the Jews. It always does.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's another. You know, those are the OG big bad guys, I believe.
I thought the Illuminati were the OG big bad guys.
Yeah, but like somehow they are, they are mostly Jewish, like European Jewish.
No,
Um,
the Illuminati.
the Jew. We got. I mean, we can do better. The Jewminati. Mm,
Mm.
eh. We'll fight. We'll figure it. We'll figure it out. Okay. No, I'm pretty done with conspiracy theories because it's all the same bullshit.
It's all the other ones as well that these people come around with as well. Like, we've spoken to people and they've said was things like, there was a secret meeting in like the late 50s in, I think it was at the Pentagon,
Of course, it
and
was.
there was that's where that, what's he called, that alien from outer space, of Valiant Thor, came down from outer space,
Oh,
and they had a big meeting, but also uh, Bigfoot worked security that day there as well. Yeah, he had like the Chewbacca job of like standing there and being like scary. And like, we were
okay.
just
That
sort of
that
like,
one's new.
yeah,
Somehow Bigfoot's now involved as well.
yeah, man, yeah. He runs a security firm apparently, and he landed the Pentagon, so he must be pretty good at it.
Oh God. Oh, like I'm trying to picture it like some sort of like shady backroom thing, and then you'll have
Just
like
business, my friend.
and like you'll see
To land the
Bigfoot all
Pentagon plane,
hairy,
like, that's
bulletproof vest, holster.
yeah, it's a big gig for Bigfoot. He's worked hard. That's like the Catalina wine mixer of events. That is. That's, that's aliens being introduced to Earth at the Pentagon secretly. I mean,
Well, Bigfoot is okay.
yeah, it's a gig. Good for him.
I
Good
mean,
for him.
I imagine it paying quite well. Yeah.
Mhm.
Um.
We hear a lot of theories on our show as well outside of conspiracies, though. Like, for example, did you ever consider that maybe children, right?
Yeah.
They can see into other dimensions, so to them, Father Christmas actually is real.
Oh. I mean, I know about the children because they're not as corrupted yet that they supposedly
Let's call
are
it as it is.
at
They're so
least more
good.
sensitive to seeing through to the other side. But like
No,
actually,
they're just
oh, so Santa
They don't
Claus
understand the
is real.
world.
But
That's another thing as well. I hear that a lot as well. Like, oh, kids, they see things that aren't there. It's like, no, they just don't know what they're looking at. They've like been looking at things for all of 5 minutes. Then when they try to explain it, they've only got so many words. People just end up going like, oh yeah, she could talk to fucking giant centipedes that live inside fucking air vents. I've seen it happen.
that's a creepy thought.
It's a creepy kid.
Yeah, true. Would that make the Easter Bunny also real?
More the bunny laying eggs I'm concerned about. I mean,
I
are they the
mean, that
bunny's eggs or
bunny laying. Ah, that's not. I mean, that's probably some like CIA black ops genetic engineering of some kind.
uh, the Illuminista bunny?
So- something like that. Yeah, something like that. Who has his base not on Easter Island but the South Pole, of course.
So I always think of that Da Vinci Code episode of South Park with the Easter bunnies.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, you've got to see that one. That one's a classic. Talks about where Easter actually came from, and it's all like Da Vinci Code shit. It's really funny.
Would yeah, leave it up to South Park to like spoof a movie like that. That's awesome.
Yeah, man, they'll get it done. So here's something I was wanting to throw your way. I was watching TV not long ago, just passing, you understand. So I sat there, sort of caught a bit of it. And there was this bloke, and they were doing this. Some British geezer, and they were doing these like tests and stuff because he reckoned that he could remote heal people, like heal them with like his own body energy and shit.
Mm-hmm.
What do you make of all that remote healing stuff?
Um, I know that there is something to it. If you're, it's usually called Reiki, which is
Yeah, I've heard of that. That's the
more so
popular.
on the yeah, that's more so on the energetic level. Um, well, I think a lot of those, well, healers on TV, let's say, they're doing it for the money and the fame, and
Yeah,
everybody's just going along with it. And remote healing, um, I don't necessarily believe that you can like heal someone else. I think that it's possible through something like Reiki, for example, um, help them with healing themselves. That you're giving the body or the energetic body more like a bit of an extra boost to heal itself. But I don't necessarily believe that, especially if you're performing it on TV, that people are healing others. Um, so I think it's a lot more nuanced. Healing from a distance, yes, but yeah, also no.
mm.
Hey there,
Hey,
thank you for joining. It's been a while since I've seen you around, Mister Caster Magic, and we will send a thought out to you for you do live in Niflheim, which is it's a bitch to be living there.
fantastic band, though.
Niflheim, yeah, yeah,
Mm.
absolutely. I mean, it's the realm of primordial ice, so it's always you're always freezing your tits off there.
Yeah, a bit chilly.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah.
You might want to like put on an extra coat.
I like a coat. They're all right.
I
Yeah,
mean,
because I was watching this guy talking about his remote healing and stuff. And the thing was, But they started filming him like doing these. It was part of like this little program they were doing, and they had like some skeptic with them as well to see what was going on. And they like measured these people's like heart rates and stuff while they were going under the healing and stuff. And a lot of them were like, "Oh yeah, you know, I do like genuinely feel better. Like the pain's not gone, but I feel I'm dealing with it a lot better and stuff like that." And I just sort of looked at it and thought, well, maybe because this guy is just so like nice and charismatic, maybe psychic powers is exactly that. Like you're just able to misdirect people into believing certain things just through like if you could convince them like, oh yeah, I'm this is working, they can be like, oh yeah, it is actually working. Maybe that's a psychic power. Like you're so influential. Like you've seen that Darren Brown, like where he gets Ricky Gervais to tell him that for when he was a kid for Christmas he got a red bike. It wasn't even true, but he just suggested these little things and these tiny little sentences. And then when he asked him, "What did you get for Christmas when you were 5?" He was like, "Oh, I got a red bike," and it was like, "But you
I
didn't."
mean, that is stage magic, stage hypnotism. Um,
But
it's
that's
it's it.
that's
Yeah,
what it comes down to. Because a lot of things get bastardized by literature in Hollywood for the better, for the most part. But a lot of people they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm a psychic. Yeah, I can like see into the future and move globes with my hands." It's like, no, you're just a dickhead. Is what you are.
yeah, 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 yeah. I actually posted on Instagram today, Instagram.com/Greyhorn Pagans. Go follow. Um, a video today, and I it's it's one of my favorite pastimes. Um, Shitting on the new age, like the whole new age culture. You know, the ones who are so love and light and enlightened, and who are like somehow have ascended to the fifth dimension, um, which in reality means that they just did a bunch of drugs and saw some things.
Yeah, we've all
But
been there.
I mean, not gonna lie, yes. I haven't done any of the like truly psychotropic ones. Smoked a lot of weed in my time though. So yeah, I've definitely like I know what it's like, kind of. But those people, uh, I mean, I like to sum it up in just one sentence. I killed my ego, therefore I am better than you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just love those people.
Yeah, they're the worst. Yeah,
Always selling
they
some.
use that as an excuse not to shave. It's like, that isn't enough.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah. It's just yeah, like I'm going all natural, like Mother Nature intended it.
With
And
fake
now
tits
you,
and makeup and giant lips.
yeah, yeah. And
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like pretty much like dreadlocks under your arms.
Oh yeah, smuggling spiders.
uh and I think like the prime example of that is that I believe is she British? That Blake chick. Um
Not a clue.
oh god.
You
Um
walk in the room right now, I'd be like, I don't know who the fuck you are.
I'm gonna look it up real quick because she is. I mean, she's one of those. You know. Oh yeah, Shannon Blake. That's her. You have definitely seen her come by. I can guarantee you. Um, let's get a bit of a thirst trappy picture. There we go. That should do it. Okay. Let me share my screen real quick. She is just the pinnacle of enlightenment, but of course has an OnlyFans, because gotta make money somehow. This chick.
Yeah, I've no idea who that is.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you don't.
The hell's
Um,
going on with the waistline? That ain't real.
it's probably Photoshop, or she just doesn't eat.
That's some bullshit she's done there. She's AI'd her belly or something in some sort of way. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean it's also
Compared to her waist. Her waist is smaller than her head.
yeah, I mean it's also um there's like sun shining on her like somehow I don't know. It's just
Yeah, from underneath. How's she getting? How's the light bouncing on her? Where's the nah? It's silly. She's
but
lying.
yeah, she is
Still
making
was.
she's making hella money, of course,
Ah, good luck with that.
from her OnlyFans, and she's also a recording artist. Um,
She's getting in while the getting's good. I appreciate the hustle.
well, she is hustling. She's
Yeah,
definitely she is a hussy, that's for sure.
yeah. She's shaking what her mama gave her, and the only and the only people who are giving her money are blokes. So
Yeah,
fair play, isn't it? Really, for the most part, it's sort of like we could sit there and go, "Oh, it's horrible that she's doing that," and it's like, yeah,
she's
but
making more money than you and I combined. So yeah, I
yeah,
guess.
so no, I appreciate the hustle. Go for it, girl. Make it happen. But crying out loud, use your real waist. You look ridiculous.
I mean, yeah.
It's false advertisement, if anything.
Hmm?
It's false advertisement, if anything.
I mean,
There's got
like
to be
what?
some kind of standards. They got to start doing that soon, really, ain't they? They got to because people are essentially selling their bodies online, which cool, you do you.
Hmm.
But we've got to start bringing that into the market somehow, and we're like, right, how much can we like sell, and how much can we tax someone on their own like body if they're making a? Or do you get a tax break by being a sex worker? I think you should.
Hmm. That's a good question. Actually,
Yeah,
it's not something I
because
really.
you're taking all the wear and tear. Do you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah,
not like someone can clock in for you.
I mean, I know that here in the Netherlands, at least, a lot of the girls who are well working in the red light district of well, name a city. It's not just Amsterdam that has a red light district. There are many other cities who have a red light district. Um, I know that a lot of them are independent contractors. They need a registration with the Chamber of Commerce.
Mm.
So, like, yeah, they guess I guess they kind of create their own tax break in that case.
That's
Like,
pretty cool.
just imagine like getting I don't know like bulk buying condoms and then have that be like a tax break. It's pretty. I mean, you gotta make a good buck. I mean, most of those women, well, they are enhanced. Like speaking of that waist, little tuck, little fill.
Yeah, mate, good. They're top shelf, mate. This ain't no fucking buck a fuck round here, mate. This is
They're not
this is
top
this is
shelf.
primo stuff. You seen those ladies over in Prague?
I know that
The
a
manager,
lot
yeah.
of the women in Eastern Europe are incredibly beautiful and are wild. I got the scars on my back to prove it.
Yeah, you got attacked by a raccoon, did you?
Yeah, let's let's say that.
Tried picking
some
up a mini and nature said no.
some Hungarian raccoon.
Oh, they're the worst ones.
Mm, I mean, mm, not really, but what's up, Saraloth? This is the metal guy that I was talking about, as you can see from well his background.
Yeah, he's commented on the channel a few times. I see him. I checked out that band as well. What were they called? Jotunheim, I think they were called, from the Bronx. That he recommended, and yeah, pretty cool.
All right.
Wasn't Didn't blow my socks off, but he made a recommendation. I checked it out. I think that's what they were called. Can't remember now. Jotunheim, some sort of. They're from the Bronx, but they play like Norse music.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it sounds like something that that Z would do. Yeah.
yeah. I can imagine he'd stand on his roof like while it's raining in like thunder, and he just like sings these songs at the top of his voice. The Confederate flag or something. Just
Jotunheim, land of the giants.
is it. How big are these giants? Because like the ones in the Bible can get pretty big.
Norse black metal. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. I don't. The giants in Norse mythology, how big are they? I want to know. Actually, I don't think they ever really, you know, describe how tall they actually are. Just that they're, of giant stature. I
Mm.
think the ice giants are, I mean, like pretty much mountain high. Um, I mean, Ymir, the primordial frost giant, they made the world out of his body, so he had to be one big motherfucker.
Yeah, wasn't the sky like his skull or something?
Yeah, yeah. They placed his skull in the heavens. Yeah, or the skull became the heavens, something like that.
Like I said, he was just this huge monster, just balancing on this tiny marble. I'm surprised he lasted as long as he did.
I mean, he was for a large majority of the very beginning of time. He was only one of two creatures that existed.
Who was the other one?
The primordial cow.
Ah, the cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, same with same in Christianity.
Is it?
Yeah, they came down and they cast away the golden calf. They came into a new age. That
Oh,
was the
yeah,
year.
yeah, yeah, of course.
And of course, that's the whole golden calf represents the year of the cow, which is they'll go into the dawn, whatever the fuck it is, and then in the year 2500, that's when it will be the dawn of Aquarius, the year of Aquarius, or age of Aquarius, even.
2500.
Yeah, every 2500 years. 2500 years is an age.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew that. So
What
we're still
happened?
in Pisces?
Yeah, mate. Gonna be for a while.
Okay. So giant is a French translation. It's always the French of Jotnar, and it's misleading to say the least. They can be big, but are really an own class of beings equal to the gods in power and cunning. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the gods are, giant kin. Like a lot of their parental lineage comes from the giants. So
Like the
yeah.
Nephilim.
Um, in a way, but without
He's the
the
daddy of the angels, though, isn't he? But Nephilim's like a big old, he's big cunt. And then you've got all the other angels, and they're not exactly
weren't the Nephilim the children of the angels who came into the daughters of men?
Yeah, probably.
I believe so. I've done a few shows on
Yeah, something like that.
Nephilim.
I knew there was some incest going on somewhere. Someone had kids. That's all I remember.
that's a thing that happens. Yeah, I've got two, so I know how to do it. Yeah,
Do you know?
I
Because from
mean,
what I understand, you weren't trying to have them.
I was.
Well, that's all right then. If there are accidents, it'd be like you clearly don't know what you're doing.
I mean, I've I practiced enough.
Oh yeah, we all do in front of the kitchen sink, mate. Bloody hell. That's just part and parcel. It's not practice. That's just is what it is.
No, I mean like practice with like an actual partner with somebody else, not just handiwork.
Oh, Pamela Henderson.
Yeah, when I feel especially lonely, I'll just sit on it till it goes numb and call it the stranger.
Oh yes, little Miss Kim Clumsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, speaking of such things, and you know, lives being destroyed and whatnot, how is the wife?
She's good.
Cool, cool.
She's good. Still, you know, making her way to here, which is it's not. And I keep telling her that she should have done it way before, but yeah, making it work, putting in the work to get over here. Um, but like she is bringing freaking everyone with her, so that also complicates things. Like it's not just her coming over, like it's her son, it's her mother, it's her sister, it's the whole clan basically,
Uh,
and they want to like go all at the same time. So there's and I keep telling her, honey, just get here yourself. That also makes it a lot easier for eventually your mother and your sister to come here. But no, everyone has to go at the same time. So there's way too much planning involved. And I keep telling her, but she's a woman, so she doesn't listen.
you want to fuck that off, mate? You're a good looking lad.
Yeah, well,
my phone just flew across the room. My foot caught the lead.
yeah, no, I mean, I'm stuck with her. It's been five and a half years, over 5.5 years.
Nah, good for you though, man. It's cool.
Hmm.
One of those kind of like movie things.
Uh, I mean, well, if only our life was a movie, then it would like only take an hour and a half, maybe two, for her to like actually get here, and like then when she, for some reason, has to go back because of family, like I can run after her, through the airports. Don't go. I love you. Marry
Keeping up.
me.
Yeah, I'd put Predator in that movie.
Would make
Predator.
things incredibly interesting. I'll say that much.
It would. Meet the Fockers and Predator.
Huh.
Well, this is the thing like AI. Me and my friends were talking about it, and I reckon it's going to be like really soon. that we're going to get just AI your own movies. Like I could say, I want Predator, but the lead character's got to be like Dutch has got to be played by Stein Fawkes, and it'll be like, all right, processing it, and it'll come up and be like, all right, there you are. Stuff
I
like that.
mean,
Or you could make completely new ones up, be like, like you just sit there and be like, what would I want to watch? Like right now, I'm really in the mood to watch a crime thriller that's got zombies in it, but also a dragon voiced by Rick Moranis. And then you just type that in, and it was like, all right, is what we got? What do you think? And sit there, and how long do you want it? Like 80 minutes. Cool. And you just sit there and watch it.
mm, I mean, like if it's an actual decent processor, I mean, it'll be a few years, but
Within the next
I
five, I
think
think.
the possibilities, I think the possibilities are there. I mean, like, you can already create, what is it, like at least like 10, 15 minute videos just from like a decent prompt. I know entire commercials. I believe Coca-Cola has like a full AI commercial. So yeah, I think like just full length AI movies.
It's coming, man. I'm telling you. It's going to be awesome. And Hollywood's shitting themselves, I bet, because they're going to these people, like, we can't just throw out any old dog shit anymore. We actually have to make an effort because people will pay for real art. It's just
Yeah,
for the most part, we're not getting it.
I mean, like we're seeing it already with the script writers. You know, like
Yeah,
a lot of their jobs are being,
actors
well,
too.
not taken but replaced with AI, and it's definitely not there yet. Um, but like if you look at at the progression of AI over the last few years, I mean, I think it's only a matter of time before we're getting full length fully AI generated movies.
Well, a lot of actors have got it in their contracts about having like clauses in there that they can't use their image in like AI things they can't have any AI rights to them or anything like that. So people can't just go and but if some Hollywood place can be like, oh, let's make a movie. We'll have Tom Hanks' image in it. He can buy rights like sue and shit like that and whatnot. They can't just throw it around like enough after he dies. They're like, oh, but we can still cash cow Tom Hanks after he's dead. You know,
I mean, they're already doing that with actors,
yeah,
which
it's weird.
is, yeah, and just so incredible. Like it's uncanny valley. You know,
Yeah,
like it kind of looks human. It kind of looks like the actor, but there's something off about it.
mm, yeah. I'm the
Like
same
full
way.
length,
That Anya
full.
Tyler Johnson, whatever her name is, she's some
Oh
actress. Oh, Anya Taylor Joy, something. Very pretty
yeah,
girl,
I mean,
but
and I'll
she's
tell
very symmetrical, and her face freaks me out.
yeah, I know who you mean from the. She's been in a lot more movies recently.
Yeah, she
From
was
the
in like The Witch. She was in Split and
yeah,
like
yeah, 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 her, yeah.
yeah, Peaky Blinders, all that lot. Yeah, she's a good actress
She
and
was in
everything.
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, she was in Peaky Blinders.
Must have missed it. We're not there yet. Like I'm watching a few series, but like I always get stuck with a lot of series. I get stuck like halfway through the second season. It's like, okay, like I want to keep watching, but I also want to watch this. So
Got your fingers in too many pies. That's your problem.
yeah, yeah. I mean, Warm
Hey, the
apple
actually
pie.
that.
I like how it feels.
Yeah, I do like a good pie myself.
Oh yeah,
I had
a
a
good.
pie yesterday. What was the day before? Can't remember. I had a pie though, and it was good. I was very pleased with it.
But full length movies. I mean, imagine the this is turning into an 18 plus stream now, or 18 plus podcast. Imagine the porn that people are going to generate. Just the absolute filth.
I'm all for it. If it keeps real people out of those situations, bam, you do you. But if it's really
Oh,
twisted and you can pick it up on it and be like, oh yeah, this guy's a nonce, but we know that now because he's making like kiddie porn or something. Right, we can zero in on him and like suck him up and vanish him in a lake somewhere. But for all the other ones, it's like, oh, I just want to watch a, I don't know, what are kids into these days? Mandingo parties or something? I don't know.
oof,
But maybe like
Jesus.
maybe they want to watch one of them, and it's like, all right, cool. But there's a little white girl there who's not real, who's not really been, turned inside out and
Split open
whatnot.
like a piece of pine wood.
Oh yes, cracked them like a coconut. Ooh.
I mean, mm, I understand that argument. You know, if it's because the industry is,
Filthy.
oh god, yeah, in so many ways.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, you know, the psychological damage to the people who are, well, way too actively watching it is real. I mean, we know porn addiction is real and incredibly devastating.
Mm.
So if you give people access to, you know, everything that their dirty mind can come up with, real or not, I get it. You know, the industry. I mean, it's fucking fake already, so why not have it be even faker?
Yeah.
But the my point of concern would be the absolute creative freedom that the consumers would have.
Yeah, I think you'd have some. Yeah, but you'd have that clever AI that picks up any of the dodgy shit.
Mm,
It's clever stuff, that AI.
I mean, yeah, you can program certain boundaries in it. Yeah, like you were mentioning, you just mentioned stuff like, you know, with underage children or just children in general.
Yeah.
Would it be different if it is AI? Just like there's this whole debate going on that there are sex dolls of that size. It's
Yeah.
like, but you know, they're not actual children. You know, they're dolls, or in you know, in this case, they're AI generated.
Yeah, but I don't
It's
think you can condone that kind of behavior or encourage it.
just in general.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
just be like, no, so that's you just that's nah, you can't be having that. That's why all those like child-sized sex toys should all come with like those Chinese finger traps, but they've got like cigar cutters in them as well.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh. Ow. Mm.
yeah, that's how you
Yeah.
get.
Yeah. I mean,
They were like,
I do like that idea.
oh, it'll work, cool.
Oh, it'll work.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And then the kid's head just turns around in a perfect circle and looks at you and says, "Ah, who's feeling ouchies now?"
Oh, like I'm kind of imagining. Um,
It explodes.
Oh fuck. What's up? What's up, Franklin? Thanks for joining. Like I'm kind of imagining like from the first or one of the first, yeah, the first Toy Story movie where like was it Woody, I believe, who just like turns his head like fully around, like we see everything.
Yeah,
So play nice, Sid. Ah!
that's how it'll happen.
I
It'll be
mean
voiced by
that is.
Tom Hanks with his permission, of course.
I mean, oh, that'd be gruesome. I mean, it's great. That would make it for
Yeah,
a
I'm
great.
all for it.
It'd make for a great snuff film. I'll say that.
Make for a great lore too. That'd be good. Go to a
Yeah.
hotel,
Ooh.
maid walks in, it's just pedo meat everywhere, and it's like, got another one. Thankfully, that's what those sex dolls eat afterwards. That's how they fuel themselves. They're self-sustainable and biodegradable. I'm thinking big picture.
Ooh. That's That is like what, like kind of iRobots meets Soylent Green. That's so many dystopian movies just mixed into one.
Yeah, worst things we could be doing with taxpayer money.
They are doing worse things with taxpayer money. So yeah,
Like,
okay.
that's why we need Chinese crap, cigar cutting, exploding, self-sustainable, biodegradable kiddie sex dolls with fully rotatable heads.
I mean, that's a great name. Like I can see that name just on,
A
like,
t-shirt.
yeah, and like on the Chinese wholesale sites, just to get like
Or a
every
thumbnail one.
word in there to draw everyone to that website would also make for, it'd make for a pretty good band name, actually. One of those, like, what, gore grind bands, perhaps.
Yeah, some of those have got crazy long names.
Like there's one band whose name is, like it's a whole book almost.
Oh, yeah, they've got all kinds of ones. They've got some that've got like 87 words in them, and
But how is anyone supposed to remember your band name that
that's the
way?
point. They don't want people to remember. It's for only the select few who care. They're the ones who understand. That's who the music's for.
And all the rest are just posers.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Oh man.
Can't remember a
Yeah,
couple of paragraphs off the top of your head. What's the matter with you?
it's ridiculous. Like, what is the band with the longest name? I wanna know. I just um
Gonna be something crazy.
oh yeah, yeah, oh god. A South African death metal band whose name is just a acronym, and it has um just fucking way too much. And there's another one. It wouldn't surprise me if you actually know this one. Cerebrally consuming cephalogy through the cranium, macerating debris fuck when you're ingested remains of the mind fuck cataplexic wicked mankind whom fist fuck the progenies from the deepest depths of the anal maggot raped human pieces of erotic shit.
Yeah, the
I
first
I,
album.
I can't even pronounce half those words.
Yeah, it's one of those mad ones that people like to throw together just to piss people off. I'm all for them.
Yeah, that one, that is the acronym for the South African metal death metal band, and they're regular death metal. Yeah, that is a real band. That's crazy.
I
Just
bet over there it's like 3 syllables.
I don't know.
Who knows, man? It's
I
craziness.
think the South Africans, just the Africans in general, um, like how do you even? I mean, this is what I mean with full creative freedom. If you give people just full creative freedom, they come up with the weirdest shit.
Mm. But I'm also glad people have creative freedom.
That is true.
You wouldn't have people like, Dali or a lot of these
Hmm.
other innovators, You need we need everything to be on the table so we know what's what. And even if someone does something like a piece of art that's like fucking absolute dog shit, and it's like, oh god, look at this fucking thing. It's like, well, we should still let it be seen by the world so we can be like, see this? Yeah, no one likes it. Yeah. So doing that again would be a waste of your time. And you can apply that to life's little habits as well, little ticks that we may or may not have. We're all pieces of art that have been developed over time, and we're always left unfinished, as most masterpieces are. It just is what it is. It all goes round all round in a circle.
We're all pieces of art. Okay. How do you figure?
Oh, that's a metaphor, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, but like art in what way? And if we are the
Well,
art
the
piece,
way
then
that
who is the artist?
well ourselves, we can only develop ourselves.
So we are both the art and the artist.
Yeah, why not? Like Bon Jovi.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like you have um it's big in the music industry, like the artist formerly known as Prince.
Yeah.
So he's still an artist, but he's not that artist anymore. He used to be Prince, but he's not Prince anymore.
Yeah.
So would that make him a new artist, or would that make him a
Well, it's the
new
same
piece
artist.
of art?
He's the same artist. He was just formerly known as Prince, but he's still the artist. That is the same one. It's what he became was the symbol, wasn't it? You remember? He was like, that is
Yeah.
mine. And they're like, well, what does that mean? And he was like, well, if you don't know what it is, just call me the artist, formerly known as Prince. And it's like, oh, okay, so you're fucking mental.
All the best ones are.
Yeah.
All the best ones are.
Yeah. I heard somewhere that he like bought a house and then abandoned it because he thought it was haunted.
Why wouldn't you want to live in a haunted house? That's absolutely awesome.
Oh
I
no,
mean,
I could see the novelty wearing off really quick, trying to sleep. Some cunts walking around groaning.
yeah, yeah,
That's
I
why,
guess.
mate.
And why is it always that's another thing. It's always some ghost from like the 1800s or the Victorian age or whatever. Why can't it just ever be, I don't know, like someone from like the 2000s, and you don't hear some moaning or groaning or whatever, but someone just comes up the stairs and all you hear is it's Britney, bitch.
It's got a Walmart shirt on.
Yeah, that would be just, why can't it ever be one of those? You don't
Oh,
hear about that.
it's the same with all those people who think they've been like reincarnated and shit. They always say stuff like, "Oh, I was a Nubian warrior princess," or
Oh
"I
god.
was
Yeah.
Boudica," and all this. Like, none of them ever say that. "Oh, I was a syphilitic turnip farmer with one leg."
Yeah,
I
no,
couldn't do
that's
anything like that.
that's fucking true. Like all of them were, they were like
I was
generals in
Cleopatra.
the army. They were kings, queens, just
Yeah,
never just some, yeah, like some turnip plucker.
yeah. See, that's the problem. Everyone thinks they're special. Everyone's a star in their own film, and then they get to the end and realise it wasn't even about them in the first place.
That's main character syndrome.
Yeah,
I
I can
mean,
imagine
it's
you in that. You're very handsome in that sort of way.
I don't
You've
think
got
I'm
that
a
weird.
main character of my own show. I'm
Yeah, you got that leading man kind of look. I reckon it would confuse you every now and then.
I mean, I do try to be a leader. I do try to be a example to people, and if that's working, great, great. Means that I'm doing
But
exactly
you've got to admit,
what I'm setting out to do. So I'm very pleased.
what have you
Well,
done?
Franklin, if you put it like that, that's just that's now I feel like I'm like from the Philippines or something. Pretty boy. It's like something you would encounter, at
It's
night
better
in
than femboy.
in the Philippines or in Thailand or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, if you went to prison, mate, your fucking cellmate wouldn't have to pay for cigarettes ever again. You'd be fucked, bruv.
Oh, I have a story about that on the other
Prison porn.
podcasts that I do across the pond. Me and a former host. Still ashamed that she left. She has her reasons, but we interviewed a former police officer, and one of the inmates that he encountered was just like some low level, low grade um, drug dealer, but he had to pay his dues in prison. He was attached to the Mexican mafia, I believe. So yeah, he was rented out, if you will, but I mean, just pretty much the mafia as a whole, you are not allowed to be gay. Butt fucking is pretty gay. So
It's
what they
definitely up
did,
there on the day scale, isn't it? It's quite high.
yeah, but so what they did, they like just all over his back tattooed this incredibly beautiful woman, and according to the description that the police officer gave, he was incredibly lifelike. Like a slim waist, actual one, big, honkers, nice and firm, long, luscious hair, but a tattoo, a prison tattoo, so that whenever the guy would be, you know, paying up, he would, of course, lay down on his belly so that the one on top wouldn't be looking at a dude, but at just this beautiful lady. Therefore, it's not gay.
That is quite gay, though, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it is. But according to them, to their rules, it doesn't count.
Oh, that's gay. That's gay. That totally counts. You
I
move
think
your
so
penis
too.
beside another man.
I think so too. You're still fucking a dude, but because you're looking at this
You got a lot
incredibly
of tattoos.
beautiful woman, you're getting turned on by said woman. for some reason, it doesn't count.
You got a lot of tattoos, don't
I got a few. I got
you? Have a
two,
backpack?
four. I got six.
Is one of them a very attractive lady on your back?
No, 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 definitely not.
Uh,
No. And I've never been to prison, nor do I intend to go to prison. I worked in prison or at a prison, um, but here in the Netherlands, it's different anyway.
it's a lot
But
gayer.
yeah, it's still. I thought like I that it's out of his book. Whenever the live stream is over, I'll make sure that like at this point in the video, I'll I'll put a card in with the original link for the Across the Pond podcast. That was um, it was part of his book, um, just where he mentioned or where he wrote about a lot of the cases that he was involved with because he like through his years as a police officer he found out that for some reason sex and crime are linked so often.
It's weird, isn't it?
I mean, mm, I don't know. You know, sex, power, money. Those are like three things that everyone is after. You know, you wouldn't be the first one to do something illegal or something horrendous for for a pretty face and a horny promise.
Mm. What about like these other things that I reckon they get up to? And I have zero evidence for this, and I'm basing this on absolutely nothing, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure it's solid. I reckon a lot of these big mobsters, the big daddies at the top, I reckon they're all having gay orgies with each other. It's like a power thing. You get a picture of fucking some bloke's cock in your mouth giving around, someone else gets one, and now it's you can't do anything, or else, this
Using
gets
it as
leaked out. Hold
blackmail.
that
Yeah, that happens. That happens.
leverage to each other all the time. Yeah, mate. What they do with those those houses, what do they call them over in the states, the frat houses, where they're all like the kids of like big businessmen, and they're all like humiliating
Oh
each other,
yeah,
so get shit on each other for the future. They'll be like, "Don't forget what I saw you doing at the frat house. Like my company needs to get some boats on the ground. You need said boats. Let's get something going."
yeah. You know, I'll stump your mud hole.
Yeah, mate. Tell you, but there are all these gangsters that's run around banging each other. When they go through a sit down, it's just fucking cock a slob, back to front, all over the place. Oh mate, it looks like a bunch of poltergeists got in there in a game of rugby. It's just
Oof.
everywhere.
Oy,
Yeah,
oy, oy.
it's mental.
Oh, that's nasty. No, but that happens, you know, for blackmail purposes and like also just in secret because if you're on top of a crime family or either um private or politics, um you can be seen that way with another man. That's just no, you can't, for some reason you can't be very powerful, very successful, and gay. That's just, it's not, that doesn't happen for some reason. um Even though like I just heard something or read something the other day. I don't know the source, I don't know how credible this is, but that Leonardo DiCaprio in order to be able to be with his girlfriend whose frontal lobe hasn't fully developed yet. He has to either watch or listen to two blokes getting it on. And I've heard similar stories about Hugh Hefner, that some of the Playboy bunnies would have to ride him, and he'd take a blue pill and put on gay porn, and then he's ready to go.
Yeah. There's people get up to all kinds of crazy things.
Yeah, I mean that's
But
the
it's also like people like Leo DiCaprio. What do you think he came at? It was like what, Titanic, Romeo and Juliet, Beaches. Like
he
if he came
was.
out gay back then, people would have been like, they're not going to his movies. You've got to be straight, 100% straight. And even now they're like, oh, we'll just pose you with a bunch of like 19-year-old girls. Now people will think you're super straight. He's probably gay,
Yeah,
but he can't be. But he can't be himself because of the pressures of Hollywood.
just like
Because
John
everyone
Travolta.
doesn't.
I
Yeah.
mean, John Travolta is. I mean, yeah, he's gay. I think
Mm.
actually, a lot of them in Hollywood who are, well, super straight, indeed. Um, they're secretly gay or just bisexual, maybe. Or here's a conspiracy. Have you have you covered this yet on Semi Skeptic? That in Hollywood, all the women are actually men, and all the men are actually women. Like
But
everyone in Hollywood is trans. Everyone.
sounds like some nonsense.
There are a lot of people who believe that and who are spreading those theories and coming up with all kinds of evidence. Um,
Yeah, there's a lot of people who think there's more than two genders who have evidence, and turns out that's all bollocks too.
uh, yeah, that's just it's just becoming hilarious. Like you fucked up royally when Jeffree Star is speaking out against you. It's just
That, he likes a bit of. Does he like a bit of cock? Who's Jeffree Star?
he is a it's not your scene, of course. He is a American makeup artist, internet personality, and former singer songwriter. He really like blew up in the MySpace era, if you will. Um, oh god, this is the this is the Jeffree Star that I remember. I'll put up a yeah yeah. He's not straight. Let's just put it that way. This is a dude. This is a bloke. That's Jeffrey.
Name Jeffrey.
Jeffree Star. Yes, sir.
Okay.
And this guy is speaking out against the whole, trans community. Um, I mean, he is saying that, if you're truly transgender, the only thing that the the real ones, let's say, try to do is pass, like pass as a man or pass as a woman, and you know all the power to them. But then there are also, just big fat blokes with a beard in a skirt, con- you know,
Mhm.
um, telling everyone I'm a woman and going into the women's bathroom.
Yeah, yeah, that's weird.
It's
That's one
just,
of the weird ones.
blurred lines.
The world we live in today, my friend. But I'm glad we're getting it done out of the way early. So when our little ones in our families are older, they ain't got to fucking put up with it. Someone will try it. We'll be like, no, they tried that back when we were younger, and it didn't go well for them. Did for a while. They got greedy.
Yeah, I mean, like everyone is always saying, like, oh, I wish it weren't me. I wish it wasn't, it wasn't my generation. But I mean, honestly, the generations before us, they, if you like look at the boomers and the generation after that, Gen X, a little maybe less so than the boomers, but they fucked it up. They just
The funny thing about
they only cared about themselves, and now
yeah.
millennials, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, we are left with a broken world.
It'll be fine. It always works out.
I like your optimism. I really,
Well,
I
look what
do.
everything else is going through. It's worked out.
So how do you see it working out? Like,
People just get bored and it'll go away. Same way it always does.
yeah,
Eventually enough people turn around and go, all right, that's enough now. And then the rest of them will just follow. Oh, we can tell people to go away now. Oh, that's good then. So we can just do that now. That's okay. Like, do you remember, like, for the longest time, like, this is in the early noughties, like way before all the woke stuff, they would say, oh, you can't say black, it's African American. And now they got Black Lives Matter. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah.
it always pops up, and eventually people always say, I'll just say whatever I want, and you can just go elsewhere and not listen to it.
Yeah, it seems that the whole woke thing it is falling, if you will.
Oh, yeah. There's still stuff coming out, but it's just like, that's just clutching at straws. But nah, there's people haven't got to worry about that. It'll work itself out.
I think it it had its time. It had its
Yeah,
time, and it's time for something new.
yeah, and it did some good stuff. How we got the whole Me Too movement. That was sparked by the woke stuff, and that I mean, how long did it take for that to get sorted out? I mean, for fuck's sake, it was like 2016 or whatever it is, and we still got fucking casting couch in Hollywood and fucking boys club shit going on. It's like this wasn't even funny when we first started doing it.
I mean, at first, yeah, it was it brought out or brought up all the dirt, all the dirty little secrets that you know were were meant to be hidden. It brought it up. Then
Yeah, and
everyone started to then everyone started to get cancelled.
yeah, it was ridiculous, and without due process as well.
Yeah,
It's like with the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing. It was like, yeah, but it's like he's actually gone to prison, been proved, and is now in prison. So that was really cool because it was like someone in that position of power still isn't untouchable. But then people were like, "Oh yeah, Kevin Spacey like he diddled me," and they were like, "Right, take away his show, cancel his contracts." It's like, "Hold on, we haven't proved it yet," and they're like, "Nah, forget it. Just shut him down."
yeah,
They did it with loads of
yeah.
people. And it was just like, well, what's this here the whole thing? As far as I'm aware, like they still haven't found anything concrete on Kevin Spacey yet. Like a lot of those court cases got thrown out because of lack of evidence, and And like a lot of them said they had like, oh, he was sending me loads and loads of texts and vile voice messages and stuff. And they're like, oh, cool, can you show us? And they're like, oh, I haven't got them anymore. Oh, what do you mean you haven't got them anymore?
At that point, it's just false allegations.
Yeah, and it's like, but it's too late for Kevin Spacey now. I mean, if it turns out after all this, I mean, if Can't guilty, can't be guilty. You know, I don't give a shit. But if it turns out that he was, you know, absolutely fine in all of this, and it's like, oh, the guy's life was just turned upside down and absolutely ruined, just because someone wanted to follow some trend. And I noticed as well another trend back then when a lot of these people were getting accused of stuff. The accuser was always another actor, and then the at the end of the article it would say like, oh, be sure to check out their new show coming next month on Netflix. It's like, oh yeah, they just have to have a show on Netflix today coming out like that. It was that fucking idiot, that
so you
gay
think
guy.
it's a lot of it was also a publicity stunt, if you will,
Yeah,
for
like that
actors who are falling in relevancy to make headlines again.
Yeah, like, but like the actual accusers themselves, like that one actor, he was like, oh yeah, it was Kevin Spacey, like fingered me in the bum or whatever it was. And they were like, oh yeah, this is a really bad story. Yeah, yeah, be sure to check out this actor's new show, by the way, it's coming on Netflix. And it's like, oh. And then the following week it was like, oh yeah, I also had a inappropriate run-in with Kevin Spacey at a bar. Yeah. And also make sure you mention I too have a show coming out next month. You know, it was constantly just like that over and over. And I was like, why do all these victims have shows?
Did he happen? Yeah, but he's still a free man, I believe. Like he hasn't been.
Oh,
I
but
mean,
he's got his fucking all of his shows and movie contracts got ended. He lost everything. You know what I mean? Don't
yeah,
come back from that. That's the problem as well when they do, because a lot of the time, most of the time, it is justified. But you hear so much about stuff like, well, look at Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Everyone was like,
oh,
he's a wife beating piece of shit. You've seen the way he treats her, that poor woman, and then
turns out it was
it
her.
all would come out. It was the complete opposite.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Like, and
but people love drama. They love
how
seeing people
many?
getting sacrificed. They want people thrown in the volcano to appease the gods.
I mean, we should start sacrificing people by throwing them into volcanoes again. But
Who's getting sacrificed? You first. Who's first up against the wall?
I'd start with like cleaning out some of the politicians.
Yeah.
I mean, then again, no, no, no. Shit, man, that's a good one. I don't know. It's like Howard says that Epstein might have not been as high on the rung as thought. You always have. There's always a bigger fish.
Mm. So who do you think could be right at the top? If it ain't the Illuminati,
Yeah.
who do you reckon it is?
I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know who the true head of the snake is. I don't think we'll truly ever know. I don't think it is. I don't think it's someone. I don't think it's something of this um,
Like the
of this or
Pentaveret.
of this planet. I don't think it's something of this realm. No, but even the Committee of 300, yeah, they have a lot of power, but they are not still not the main power brokers. They're just one of those
When you say
clubs.
something, when you say something not of this planet, what do we say?
Not something of this realm. I don't think it's something physical.
What was that?
I don't know. Some being a an AI, maybe even some incredibly high powered ASI, artificial superintelligence, or
One
something
that
that
created us,
or something
so
that
that we could
works
create.
like a artificial superintelligence. It's not something human, not someone human. That's for sure.
What makes you so sure, though?
Because the amount of power that is being held, the amount of control that is needed, no no singular human would be able to do that. Doesn't matter
Oh,
like how good your diet is, what kind of supplements, legal, illegal, whether it be like some kind of roids or adrenochrome or whatever the fuck it is, nothing can make a singular human or a group of humans, nothing will enable it to keep this level of control and to steer humanity with the the apparent ease that it does. It has to be something larger, something that we don't know, something that we don't recognize, but something that is, I don't want to say omnipotent, but something close to.
yeah, I reckon it's just some bloke.
Yeah, you really think it's one person?
Oh, you've only got to sit at a desk, haven't you? And just be like, oh, do that. And they're like, all right, cool.
But how would
There's
he
always a
keep
big boss.
everyone in control? Or does he have
He's
just
got,
all these
he's got
agents?
staff. He's got people who works underneath him.
So who is it? In your opinion, who is it?
I
What
don't
is
know.
it?
I don't know, it's got to be someone, isn't it? No one we know. It wouldn't be like a facial, like public figure. It's not going to be like Elon or anything like that. It's going to be like,
I've
you
been
know what I mean?
saying that too for the longest time.
It's
Like
going to be
with
like it'll be like some sort of family that has some kind of like old traditional lineage to some other family, like a direct descendant or something. That like fucking, it'll just be something like that, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I just. And every time that the world does something, they ring them up. All right, do you mind if we're like, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, all right, cool. If do you mind if we do? Oh, I can't really do X in 5 years' time. There might be an agreement between these two people. It's like, oh yeah, cool, okay, okay. So I reckon there's a keeping people in line and stuff. A little organisation. Someone's at the top, the chairman, running it all. Like, oh, this is great. Doesn't mean they've got omnipotency or it means they've got like above all the laws and stuff like that or whatever. Well, they probably would be. But it doesn't mean like they can sit there and be like, "Ah, bring me a fresh child to eat." People would be like, "Well, no, we're not doing that." You know, I mean, that's mental. You crazy, crazy bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think a lot of people with these sort of films, I watch a lot of these channels, and I think a lot of time people just go out looking for baddies because they're bored. I think they watch a lot of movies and
Mm.
TV shows, and they think, "Oh man, I wish I was a hero in one of these shows." And in real life, they can just sort of look for like boogeymen where there are none, and then they're like, and then when you try taking it away from them with like stuff, they get really personal, like, "No, no, it's my bike. You're not taking it." And it's just like, dude, just, if you want to play, fine. Just find other people want to play with you. I don't think you ask for that. All right, I don't. Doesn't make me a CIA snitch or a spy or anything. It's just we disagree on a shape. You know what I mean? A lot of
Yeah,
people they're like, oh, they
and
want all that.
also,
Oh,
and I think also for a lot of people, it is so that they don't have to take charge of their own life. They don't. They're, if it's always
I'm
something
a
else
prick.
or someone else that is controlling everything, one baddie, and they're controlling that, so therefore, I can't help it. It's very easy to then, point your fingers. It saves you from doing the work yourself.
Yeah, cancels out all the accountability and all that.
Yeah. If it's
Yeah,
if
no,
it's someone else, if it's some other bad guy that created all these circumstances, which leaves you high and dry, which leaves you broke, whatever,
yeah, and it's always
then it's not your responsibility, and you can't help it.
yeah,
You
it changes.
can't also do anything about it because you're being stopped. Because there is
Yeah,
a hard cap, if you will.
yeah, it's always oh, it's because of Trump, oh, it's because of Biden, oh, it's because of Elon, and it's just like, well, you could just try harder. And I get some people try as hard as they can and it still works out shitty. And it's like, yeah, that sucks, mate, but that ain't my fucking problem.
But at least they tried. At
Yeah.
least they actually
Yeah.
tried. They took
They
they took responsibility. They took matters into their own hands and gave it the best shot that they have. And sometimes you're just
bit much
unlucky.
to ask them
Sometimes,
these days. You know, it's the microwave generation. You know what I mean? They want everything fast and they want it now. And it better work first time around. And when they don't get that, they're like, oh, this isn't the way it's supposed to be. It's like, remember when patience was a virtue? Those, those
yeah,
are the times.
yeah.
But what can you do,
Just like
Stein?
just like pride was a sin. Now it's something, well, gay, and that should be celebrated and definitely not commented on.
Yeah, but they still say that's sinful, though, don't they?
According to the church, it is. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, but the church made all this stuff like human emotions, like our main basic drives of force. They made them into sins so that we would just stop and be like, "Oh, we'll just do as we're told." Then we won't lust for anything. We won't be ambitious. We won't be jealous of what other people have and covet shit. You know, it's like we'll just stay in our little lanes and be good, and we'll get into heaven. They're like, "Yeah, yeah, you do all that," while they're having their huge Roman orgies and all, oh, yeah, mate,
Oh, I
all
agree.
this. Like,
I agree on that. That's it's dogma. It's, a lot of people will shit on Christianity. It has nothing to do with the religion. It's the church.
mm. Yeah, they
Like,
invented the old like system over here in the like the whole sort of oh, what kind of tax is it? People have to pay over here all the time. The church came up with that. back in the medieval times, they was sitting there and they were like, "Oh, I've got an idea. Let's get all these people to say, oh, well, you've got to donate a certain amount to the church. Otherwise, well, that means you're against the church and that means you're a heretic. You're not a heretic, are you? I mean, that'd be
Yes,
terrible
I
if you
am.
were. Oh, Nelly.
I am a
Yeah, they
heretic.
don't
Thank
take
you very much.
oh, back then, mate, they didn't take kindly to the heretics around these here parts back in them days, mate. Oh,
Ah,
you couldn't call up the Carol in HR and tell them you're being discriminated against big nasty Christians. Oh no, you had to go and rent out a longboat and invade the motherfuckers. Yeah, it's
when
a
the
different time.
church used to be a refuge, it used to be a place where you were
Kids got like,
safe.
like a sanctuary.
Yeah, the church used to be a sanctuary.
Nah, fuck that. They want money
Well,
and
now
they
they
want
do.
and they want Kitty Strange.
I mean, they've got that plenty.
Yeah, and they got that weird Pope guy. I still think the Pope's weird, man. Like, why do we still have a Pope? We don't,
Wait,
we don't believe in knights and dragons. Why are fucking Pope walking around with their fucking stars and their weird hats? What is this shit? In Jester running around or something.
I'd rather have court jesters back than still a pope.
Yeah, it's mental.
Let the kings
What
and queens and presidents let them have their funny man.
Yeah, well, that's the thing over here in England, man. We've got the whole royal family sort of thing, and it's like it's weird. So what are we kings and queens for? We've sort of gone past that.
I mean, here in the Netherlands, we have the royal family as well.
Yeah, it's weird. Well, it's like why? Oh, we've got princes and kings who live in castles and they fight away dragons and trolls. Fucking
I wish they
everyone's
did.
yeah, and everyone's a candlestick maker.
I
Just
wish they did. I wish they were. I wish
yeah,
they were like the Arthurian stories.
yeah. Arthur was cool. He had a, he had it going on. He had a wizard, everything like.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
He had everything. He had a magical sword. He had a wizard. You know, of course, 12 knights who were incredibly loyal to him and willing to, lay down their lives for him. He, the magical sword he pulled out of a stone or out of a, got it from, from some magical lady in a lake. I mean, that's epic.
yeah, mate.
What do we have now? Like our king, his nickname is King Pills because likes to drink.
Yeah, ours is called King Sausage Fingers.
Oof. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's it.
let's not even get started on Camilla.
Yeah, but they're all about they're all weird. It's very strange. I sort of feel like it's like didn't we sort of like have a way with aristocracies during the sort of like French Revolution and stuff? And then they
I
sort of
mean,
like
they not for a lack of trying.
yeah, do you know what I mean? It's like yeah, aristocracies are bullshit, which is probably how the guy at the very top runs the place. Probably like I say, some
Hmm?
aristocrat something just gets passed down, and they probably just get him to sign off on shit. I imagine he's a bit like just a real nice guy. He just likes playing World of Warcraft, just doing his normal shit. Whenever any big moves get made, they come over and like, oh, can you just sign off on this? And he's like, oh, I better read it. This one looks thick, So just stuff like that. But I bet it's like, yeah, do what I do, control the world, with money, the best internet connection, so there ain't no one creeping up on me on Call of Duty. He's just Yeah, I reckon it's cool. I reckon he's a guy named Larry or something, and everyone's worried. People have read too many sci-fi books and watched too many movies, and then they're coming out going, "Well, it can only be that's coming after us." Nah, it's fine. Just
Just
don't worry about it.
it's just Larry, just good old Larry.
You know, he collects GI Joes. Yeah, yeah. Obviously, his nan carried home her shopping. Just like the rest of us.
I sure hope. I sure hope that's
I know it's
yeah,
not
well,
exciting, but you know, who wants an
Z,
exciting?
let's not get started about what you guys have over there in the US. Like it's he's really no better than a king. He definitely models himself after one.
Oh mate, if he came out of a crown on or something on one of these big kingly robes and a scepter, I wouldn't be shocked. I'd be like, oh look at him, he's going for it.
I mean, he fucking would too.
Oh, 100%.
Like he is just
Probably want him to.
he is that full of himself that he absolutely would.
Oh, but he's so entertaining though.
Well, yeah, he is an entertainer. He is a salesman.
Yeah, because he's not like because he doesn't run our countries. It's like it's for us, it's hilarious because we're on the outside. It's like, oh man, you guys are really you're really drunk at the wheel. This, you know what I mean? And we
Mm-hmm.
were sat there, the rest of us were at the pub watching him leave the parking lot, and we're like, oh shit, is he going to make it this time? Do you reckon? I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, like it's kind of like the Wizard of Oz, but it's just Larry behind the curtains,
Yeah,
like really trying to make the machine work. But
yeah. Larry's got it under control. He's got a system.
yeah, yeah, he does.
Yeah. Oh, listen, man, this has been great, though, but I've got to start shooting off, my friend.
Already,
Yeah,
it's just getting
already.
good.
I know it's a damn shame, unfortunately.
Oh man.
But
Well, anyway, this was
let's
a
do this again super soon, though.
yeah, for sure, man, for sure. It was a good chat. Hell yeah.
Yeah, of course. Right, I told you we're sophisticated people.
Oh yeah, we're men of high renown.
Yeah, we're creme de menthe. We're fucking.
We're the
Just
creme de la
wanna-
creme.
Yeah, him and all.
Yeah, we're just one step below good old Larry.
Larry would let us in. Larry's cool.
Yeah, he would,
Yeah, he's got a PlayStation 7.
dude.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
bet he
good.
has GTA 6 too.
Oh, mate, he's on GTA 10 already. Don't even worry
Oh
about it.
fuck, man. Okay, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, Larry isn't mate.
yeah, this is Larry I'm talking about. He's got it all, man.
Oh yeah.
He's shit skulls and bones.
Ow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, same thing that killed Anthony Perkins.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for joining, man. This has been
Yeah,
it's
thanks
been
for having us on, my friend.
it's been a fun chat for sure.
Yeah, do this again soon.
Yeah, let the good people know where they can find you. Your personal projects, duo projects, anything that you
Um,
have going on.
Podcast Semi Skeptic is on Spotify. Find us over there. And on YouTube, I've got Grind Slime TV, which is where I just talk about obscure extreme metal and stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really do the social media side of things that much outside of YouTube because, ugh, who
I
needs
know.
it? Yeah.
Well, I do, unfortunately, but I
Mm.
take it quite seriously. So yeah, I mean, I should have the majority of the links in the description box down below already. Your channel, it was tagged. I'll tag it again, and I'll make sure to add it as a collaborator as well, so that the whole show will appear on your channel as well.
Yeah, cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for joining me in this. I mean, we were all over the place, really, but definitely some good stuff. You know, some stuff to think about, and
Feel like we've changed some lives.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
With with just these high-minded, highbrow conversations like this, yeah, we and after we're done, gonna change even more lives. So that's just
Right.
what we do.
Like for Larry.
Larry for king. Oh nah, nah. But yeah, vote for Larry. Either way. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. Thanks all who joined in the chats. Bush Whisperer, Zeralath, Howard. We had Hollow Bonehawk in here who just had to leave because it feels too much like a mam cave. It's mam. um, it's kind of a man cave. It's a kind of a boys club. But still, thank you for joining. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. We are out here changing our lives for the better or worse. Up to you. It's your life. Um, make sure to also, of course, subscribe to Grind Slime TV if that is your thing. Um, go listen to the Semi Skeptic podcast. They're really out there doing good stuff, doing Larry's job, really. Um, yeah, for more on the Greyhorn Pagans, do visit our website www.greyhornpagans.com. Support us via channel membership or Patreon. You'll get early access to all the podcasts, of course, raw and uncut, just how we like it. We got the Esoteric Book Club and much more. So yeah, thank you all for joining. I will see you all next week. I'll see you all next time.